No, no,
Oh,
no,
ain't
I'm
no.
with you.
I don't like to be talking in your starting scene.
Oh, don't nobody care about that. They need to hear. Yo, yo, yo. We get ready to start this stream, man. We're just trying to get everything ready. Sorry about the delays. Uh, we've got terrible weather out west right now, so apologies.
Guns and
What's up?
you ready? I'm about to go. I'm about to let my starting team play.
Bitch, I already told you I've been live now.
I'm gonna mute my thing so that song can play one thing. Yeah, yeah. What's up, my boy?
Okay. Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
How's everybody? How's everybody today? How's everybody today? Chris, how's your Tuesday going so far, man?
It's on this tactical Tuesday or whatever Tuesday you want to call it, Taco Tuesday. It's out west. It's pretty much raining pretty bad out here, so I'm not trying. I haven't been able to go outside, take my walks, anything like that. So it's a gloomy day outside. How about you, brother? Do it. How's your day been?
It's been going pretty good, man. Honestly can't complain, bro. I mean,
Wait,
it's
wait.
another day in
Pause.
Georgia.
Dick's morning wood service. Need wood. We got it. Dick.
Yeah, we had a long day at work today, man. Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
I'm a mechanic in my part time.
See, I ain't know that, my brother. I ain't know that.
So you want to go ahead and tell our view real quick while it's still early in the chat, man? We're gonna do every Monday. I don't know if y'all tuned in yesterday, but every Monday, Chris and myself do a little Cash App giveaway. So we want to do like something a little different today. So I think that everybody who tunes in, just go ahead and drop your Cash App in the comments, whatever you're watching on, whether it's Twitch or Facebook or YouTube, whatever you're watching on. Just drop those Cash Apps in the comments, and we'll just drop those names to a draw on daily. On Monday will come, whatever, however many you have in there. That's just a better chance of you winning that undisclosed amount of Cash App this time. Yesterday, our two winners were Anthony Waters and who was the other winner, Chris?
Money, mommy. Ah. Sorry.
Ah. So, Chris, you want to tell our viewers what we're talking about today, man? Like, what are our like what we're
I just
discussing?
I just got your cash app white collar 007. I'm gonna go ahead and add that one in there.
Mm,
Okay.
mm, White Collar 007, we got you added in there, man. Did you add in uh you got make sure you got all of them in there?
Yeah, I'm just adding them all to the notes so when it's time. Hold on. Okay, white collar was in it yesterday as well.
Yeah. So, to like I said to our new viewers, man, if y'all are in there tuned in, if you got a cash app or anything like that, just go ahead and drop it in the comments, and we'll put y'all in the drawing. So Mondays, every Monday we do the little drawing. We pick two winners, and we'll cash up our two winners a little free giveaway.
Jacory said, "Sound low and I barely hear Chris. What platforms pop up on the live chat?" Uh,
Mm,
I'm sorry about that, family. I think what would be on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
yeah, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook,
And usually I try
Twitter.
to whisper, I try to be tactical. I don't really like to yell, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, shout out to my boy Jacory, man. Tell Jacory,
Facts.
well, he's watching. Um, so Chris, yeah, go ahead and tell our viewers what our first topic is going to be about.
Oh man. Well, anyways, let's do the introduction, man. This is the Lick Squad.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying? It's DJ No Neck back here on
and it's
Tuesday.
fancy Tuesday. It's your boy DeWitt, man. We're out here just having a positive week, as we always do.
Hey man.
Positive Tuesday. We made it through another work day, so we're gonna relax today and just talk to you guys. So we want to get everybody's feedback on what they think, and like I said, drop those cash apps in the comments. I might repeat it throughout the stream a little bit. That way, if we get some new ones in there, we can kind of get everybody in there. But we want to make sure
Yep.
everybody's actively involved and has a chance to win this mysterious amount of cash app this time. Like I said, I don't want to give too many foils or details, but it will be a good little decent amount, just enough to cover you for lunch. But Chris, you got anything you want to tell the people, man? Like, let's tell somebody, give somebody a shout out. Let's brag on somebody. Whatever name comes to your head, just go ahead and brag on them real quick. They might not even be watching.
Oh man. Shout out to Bryce. He ain't even watching. Shout out to Bryce. They in the game right now playing COD, but my boy getting ready to take his I think his A plus plus. I might be tripping. This might not be A plus plus, but he getting ready to take him another
Mm,
test here soon. He passed the first one, man, and him he studied hard for it too, man. I mean, I miss my boy on COD, man. I
mm.
usually wake up, get on COD with my boy, something like that. We grind it out or late nights COD sessions. Not the same. How about you, man? You got a shout out.
Uh, I was gonna say have a happy birthday to my boy Zach. He had a birthday recently, so I just want to tell him happy birthday, of course.
Okay, okay.
Hey,
That's
Chris,
it.
turn your audio up.
What do you mean? You got to turn me up in Discord.
You're up in Discord.
Yeah, 'cause it might just be on your end.
Mm, I
You
think I
got the
turned you all the way up.
Yeah, see, it man had me muted in Discord, y'all. They caught you live.
Nah, nah,
They were
your
like, we
volume's
can.
pretty high.
Everybody said we can barely hear, bro. Nah,
Nah,
you
hey,
gotta
I gotta tell
talk.
you something. I gotta tell you something really really stupid that I did yesterday. It wasn't really stupid. Normally like I told you I cut my own hair, right?
Yeah.
So I cut it yesterday, right? And I took a guard off by accident, just try to do something fancy. When I tell
Mhm.
you, bro, I went to work with a bald spot.
What? It looked good
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, the front did. I didn't turn my head around at all. I didn't know it was like that till I got to work. That somebody actually pointed it out and asked me to have the mange going on. But that's neither here nor there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, yo. Anyways, man, we got some topics for today that we'd like to talk about, man. I know everybody's heard about it and whatnot, but lately there's been the school shooting in Tennessee by a female lady. We're not going to talk about the school shooting because I don't like talking about them. I think they're sad. I think it shouldn't happen anyways. But I think we're going to talk about gun controls and my opinion on gun controls and brother DeWitt's opinions on gun controls and to see how it is, man. Because the way I feel like is I feel like you shouldn't have a gun unless you really need that. You really need that, and most of the time you don't really be needing that. You don't really be needing that. You came around an eighth, bro. You don't need two nines. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
that's how I feel about it. I feel like we can if if it was if we place more steps to get these weapons, we wouldn't be in that situation. But then once again, you can't. Even though we can do so much to prevent this type of stuff from happening, it's still going to happen because of the type of people that we have. So that's my opinion. How about you?
Uh, I don't know. My opinion's
You
really.
gotta. I know you gotta have an opinion about it. You got a gun flag in the back. You got a flag in the background with two guns, and so you obviously gotta be pro AR-15.
Well, I guess you can say that. I mean, I'm not really. I wouldn't say I have a say so in what's going on as far as the whole gun control thing. I think I use my guns for different, like more of as a like a hobby or something like to do in my free time. But as far as like my whole view on what the world does, I guess it's kind of different. I don't know. I guess I have a lot, but I do like I said I do mine just for. I guess could you say recreational or do you just say like something for fun? But I don't know. I mean, I don't really carry mine everywhere I go either. So I guess it's all different.
But I'm
I
saying
want to know
this
what.
this
Hmm?
woman had two ARs,
Yeah.
assault rifles.
Mm.
She ain't had no little something on the hip or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
do firearms, bro. I live in Cali. I don't do firearms. I do swords and knives and sticks. I fight with my hands. So, but then
You don't.
again, if he's 6'4", 6'5", I'm gonna have to throw a bullet or two on him. So
A bullet or two.
yeah, if it comes to like I could, that's what I'm saying. Like I have different opinions about it. Like I can understand somebody feeling like they need a fire. 6'9" needs a firearm. Me, I don't need a firearm. I'm not getting jumped. I'm not out here getting jumped by people at Planet Fitness or wherever he was. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm. Mm.
he's
Mm.
6'9". He should have been strapped. He should have laid them all of them down right then and there. End the story. Y'all shouldn't be jumping nobody. Y'all got too much confidence in yourselves these days, which is a good thing, but
So
not killing people.
so if somebody jumped you, you think you have a right to shoot them automatically just
That's
because you have a
that's a
fire?
100% self-defense. Somebody breaks into your home. Somebody breaks into your home, doesn't want to steal anything, but they break into your home. Are you gonna shoot them?
Uh,
Somebody breaks
It,
your home right now. Broke in your home right now.
I mean, yeah, you would obviously defend yourself, but all at the same time, it's like tricky. Like you know how the laws are tricky. So like, if I break in your house right now, man, and I think in my mindset, if I break in your house right now and you shoot me in my back, I mean, I think that's kind of warranted. As like I didn't really deserve it, right? I mean, I'm leaving. I came, I got what I needed. I'm leaving. So don't shoot me after my like, don't shoot me on my way out.
Facts.
That's that's the only tricky way about how like the law is. I think as far as as far as what I learned.
Uh-huh.
But like how do you feel about children like being like exposed to all that? Like as far as
That
like them owning guns, like teenagers owning guns.
it's just like domestic violence. Like kids see domestic violence, they're going to eventually want to live or eventually somewhat cope into that lifestyle. Somewhat, like women, like you see, you got submissive women or something like that. Most of the time that they mad submissive, that from studies and whatnot, these women are mass submissive because it's something they've seen. Some type they've been traumatized by some type of domestic violence. So it's the same thing with guns. They see. Think about the kids who've been in the school shootings, right? And they're adults now, and they get to go out and be in the real world now, but they're still terrified because when they was in school, it got shot up. That's
Mm.
traumatizing to a kid. To an adult, you might be like, the school got shot up, but to somebody who's like between the ages of 4 and 13 years old, that's very traumatizing.
Yeah. See, I'm a one of the viewers, Zach. He said this is Zach saying this. So he said the laws are sad. They are they are that you're allowed to use equal force inside your home, and if someone is leaving, you don't shoot them in the back once once they cross the doorway. See, I like see that's what I said that it's kind of tricky on that whole little like on how that whole little aspect works. Is like it's like defend yourself, but to an extent, like hey, there's somebody in my house actively, but they're in the kitchen on their way out, but I'm still in here with my family. Some people, I guess it all varies on states. So
Mhm.
I think it varies on states, honestly. But I think I don't know. Like my personal opinion, bro. I feel like if I were to shoot somebody, just it's completely different than shooting an animal, clearly like hunting like that. But I don't know if I got jumped. Do I go grab a gun or what? Like I mean I don't know. I mean I don't know. I guess until I'm put in the situation, but I feel like I don't know, man. Honestly, I think it's tricky. What do you feel like? Like if you had two guys breaking your house right
I
now,
already told
they
you.
beat you up, you're gonna. But I'm saying, what if you couldn't? What if you couldn't get to your firearm? What if you couldn't get to the thing
I
at
don't I
all?
don't I don't have a firearm. You breaking in my house, I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to slice you in
Mm,
half, something. I'm beating you with a stick. You getting hit, you getting some weights tossed at you. Y'all watch Baki,
mm,
right? Baki, that one episode of Baki, the Russian guy, he was tossing the weights at him. That's how I'm gonna toss weights at you. I'm just gonna be throwing 45s at you. If I can. If I can I'm
mm.
gonna try to. 35s, 35s, not 45s. 35s, sorry.
What, oh, you know the old saying is don't bring a knife to a gunfight. So if you bring a dumbbell to a gunfight, I don't think it'll. I
If
think
he
that's a
come in here
dumb
with a
move.
gun, oh, so you trying to say he's coming in here with a gun?
They're armed intruders.
Oh, that's a whole different ball game then, cause I won't be running at him with no weight or nothing. I'm just gonna wait for him to slide in my bedroom, or while he in here going through trying to figure out what he need to steal and whatnot. Guess what? I'm
Mm.
I'm, I'm really Blade at nighttime, just letting you know. So
Bro got built-in night vision.
hey, people be thinking I'm tripping, but I wear shades at nighttime, and I come in here at nighttime wearing my shades, and I can still see every single thing I usually can see without shades. So I'm
Mm,
really Blade at
mm,
nighttime. That's what
mm,
I'm saying, bro. I'm really Blade. Like I'm him.
mm.
You feel me?
But my like to back on the subject, I feel like there's always been like I mean, long after we're gone past this earth, I feel like there's always gonna be a gun control issue no matter what. Like no matter what laws you pass, I feel like there's always like at some point you probably take the firearms out of the people who actually need them or actually the good people. So it's like the obviously just with anything else, it's like the bad people kind of ruin it for the people who actually do use it to protect themselves. As such,
Mm,
but
mm,
what do
I
you
think
don't think that's true?
I give about 30 years. Same thing with racism. About 30 years, all this random gun stuff and racism be gone out the window. All the old folks be dead. So the people who
But
was
still,
living like in those times, you think about it, like people who passed the laws for us now are the people who've been passing laws for us forever.
Yeah, but they have history books in school for a reason.
Oh, this so
So
you want to this? That's a whole nother topic. I can go talk to you about history, but I love history now.
no, I'm saying you said in 30 years or so, you think all that stuff will be out the window.
Yeah, I
So the
was.
past 30 years and 30 years for that, like no matter, I feel like it's gonna be around no matter what you do. Like you can cleanse, like it's gonna be, it's something that you can't get rid of. I feel like, I mean, it's you know,
You're not gonna. You're right. You're not gonna get rid of people and their decisions and the actions and choices that people make. Somebody's still gonna decide. I feel like a gun's better than me talking the situation out. You're always gonna have something like that. But I feel like
I
within the
mean, yeah,
next 30 years, the way we're progressing, either they're gonna do a total, not like a total ban on firearms, but they're gonna do something with firearms to where the statutes of how they like limit certain people to get firearms, like how they do it
yeah,
now. But nah, it's gonna be very, very intensive. Like,
yeah. I mean, I think some states have already done that. Like I think New York is one of them. Or, I mean, it's different states have their own little thing that they have going on. But I guess that's like I said, that's a different topic for a different day.
oh no, sure we can get to that topic today.
But I do want to ask,
Hmm.
since we got that gun control topic out the way, let's jump into technology. Let's
Okay,
let's kind of let's kind of lash on technology. So let me ask y'all this. I guess I'll start with you first, Chris, and then I'll ask our viewers.
ask us both,
Has
bro.
technology has technology had an impact on today's society? Like, do y'all think that technology has impacted the way that we operate, like, compared to how it was 10 years ago or 15 years ago, or really, like I said, I'm 27. So when we were like 13, 14 years old, like, do y'all think like technology is like has had an impact? You know,
Bro,
what do you feel?
I can 100%. So another shout out to my boy Ovo, right? Shout out to my boy Ovo. I met Ovo when I first moved to California through Discord, and he's a reseller just like me, but his dad's also like very wealthy as well. Pretty much just turned 18 this year, right?
Hmm.
When 3 years ago, when I first met Ovo, Ovo gave me a loan of $4,000 because I had spent it all. I had lost almost all my money in like day trading and stuff. And bro gave me money back just like that and told me not to pay. I didn't have to worry about paying him back until I got the money. So I don't think I was able to do that when I was his age. Was you?
Mm-mm.
That's technology, and that's because he knows how to code. These kids nowadays are 8 years old, knowing how to code, knowing how to hack computers. You got iPad kids. My sister's kids, know how to control the iPads real well. Generations are a lot smarter than they were when we were kids, in my opinion.
So you would agree that it had like a positive impact?
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
guess I can agree. I can agree. I mean, the I feel like a job itself is also like work from home jobs. They rely on technology. So like uh, I mean, technology is kind of everywhere. I feel like so. I think we can agree that it's had a positive impact.
Think about it. Right now, we're using technology. When we were 13 and 14 years old, I don't even think they had something like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But do you think on top of that? But do you think our society is too reliant on technology?
Mm,
Like with the Apple watches, the all the tech stuff. Like, do you think that like electric cars, like Teslas, like, or just anything, like, do you think people are relying on it, like the self driving car, like I said, self driving cars that people
well,
like,
that's for
like,
that's for sustainability. This topic is
yeah, but
sticky, not the guns, in fact, but that certain people with guns would feel like they are entitled to do this. That's exactly what we were saying, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll never actually have one actual clear decision about guns because there's always gonna be a 50-50 side. Sorry, I was reading that comment. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion on it. That's
Yeah,
the good part about the podcast is we also, it's good to have everybody else's opinion and kind of get everybody else's insight on things.
that's the good
Uh,
thing about having an opinion for real, because you might not agree, but y'all talk about it, and you can be like, okay, I can understand why you feel this way. You know?
Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, Zach, I agree with you, man. I think everything is all about technology. Like you said, even houses. Like like what? See, they solar panels probably they've probably been around for years, but like nowadays, I see them on houses. I see like solar panels everywhere. So
And
that's just
that's not even just technology. That's for sustainability.
that's a big word. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's all. I'm for sustainability. Do you know? Fun fact. Did you know by 2025 the United Nations wanted every person in the world to have a job, income, the ability to eat, the ability to have somewhere to live, the ability to be able to have clothing, and all this other stuff. You should look that up. United Nations.
so
They
United
said
Nations is big on technology. I guess is what you're telling me.
no, they're big on sustainability,
Mm,
affordability.
mm, mm,
That's it. It's not
mm.
even technology. When you say technology, I think of something like Chat GPT. That's good technology. Chat GPT can write you a resume right now better than you can write your own resume, and in like less than 30 seconds.
Mm.
Chat retype my resume, and then you post your resume up in there. It retypes this beautiful, beautiful resume. So we didn't have that as
Yeah.
kids because we would have had that. Trust me, everybody I know would probably graduated with at least a 4.0. So
Mm. So do you think like with technology, like as far as like social media, like do you think it has an impact on like people's like kind of social life or their mental health? Like do you think people that are on technology as far as social media wise, like do you think that kind of consumes their life a lot?
you mean like cyberbullying, or do you mean like people constantly being on their phones like 24/7, scrolling?
That and does it affect somebody's mental health? Like when they get on like any kind of social app and they see what other people are doing, like that kind of aspect of technology and has how it has an impact on people.
Oh yeah, I agree. I see a lot of people when I scroll down Twitter because I like to use Twitter for my memes. But when I'm scrolling down Twitter, a lot of people in our generation definitely are involved in each other's lives, and it's just because solely what you see on social media. Just because you see
Yeah.
me going live every day don't mean that's what I do every day. I can have a full-time job outside of here. I can have a full family outside of here. You can't let what you see on the internet judge you of that person.
Yeah, but you don't think people are so consumed in like their phones a lot? Like you ever go out to eat and like you just look around and you see like everybody at their own table just it can be two people on a date and like they both sit there and just scroll the whole time. I just feel like
Nah, that
I feel
don't.
like it
If that's not a date, bro. Y'all just friends going out to eat at that point. Y'all
Well,
besties.
what I'm saying, like in general, like you go out, you see everybody, like even at a restaurant, like you might see an entire table just on
Oh,
their
okay.
phones, just scrolling. Like I'm like some people, bro. Like even I used to have a bad habit, bro. Just the first thing I do when I wake up, you might roll over and just look at that phone. Like
Mm.
I think some people are just so accustomed to this, like that phone being the first thing. Like people go crazy if their phone dies for like 0.2, like just you start like you find yourself trying to look for that damn charger or something like that. So.
Fuck, man. My charger gone, man. Excuse my language. That's how I be. I'm like, dang, I lost the charger.
I'm
What?
telling you. Yeah, like Zach said, like those phones definitely have an impact or some kind of effect on relationships for sure. Because like, I mean, you got the either the boy or the girl or whoever just sitting there just on their phone mid conversation the whole time.
Yes, I feel it alters reality. The more you see on social media, the more you want it. Less time equals less brainwashing. So like when it comes to you being on your phone or you being on technology or something. Let's say I wanted this couch, right? I go Google this couch. Let's say I want this couch. I look at this couch. Now that I looked at this couch, now I'm gonna see this couch. Ads gonna pop up on Google on my PC, but I looked at it on my phone because Google accounts are shared on my PC and phone. But I go back here and watch TV. Guess what ad pops up? A couch.
Mm.
That's what
My boy Zach,
that's what social media does to you. It does exactly what you say. It gives you that temptation of wanting something because it's brain. I'm not gonna say it's brainwashing you, but it's more of like um, it's gonna constantly pop up that same thing. Like what I be? Oh yeah, when we first Twitter, right? When Twitter just did this last update, it was so much stuff on there popping up on there. I ain't even followed half them folks. I said
mm.
it was yams everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
Why spend so much time on it? I mean, I can understand use it to connect with your friends, connect with your family, and all this other stuff. But there's no point to where you feel like you have to get on there. Well, I like to do podcasts, so that's different. But when you letting it consume and you're letting it mess up your mental state as well, not good for
Yeah,
you.
I think there's a lot of people that are consumed too much into it. Like I said, they like.
Too
I mean, do you
invested in it.
honestly? Yeah, too invested
Yeah.
in it. Too like yeah, trying to follow the next. Like, they need the next newest thing, or they need to follow the next newest trend, which is like the crazy part about it that I definitely can support on that. But you know, I think it affects every kind of aspect in life. I think
How
like
do
as
you
far as
let me
like
ask you a question. How do you feel how long do you think you can go without your device? Do you think cuz the way we grew up, did you grow up having a cell phone?
not really. I wouldn't. I don't think I was ever tied to my phone until I became an adult. Like when I was a kid, I did kid things like in school sports, or I was outside playing with actual. I actually had a like I was being social, and I'm still now social in my adult life. But I think that social media, like a person can really stay in their house all day and just be on their phone without having a single interaction with another human being. Because I mean, everything you need is on your phone or on the computer or whatever you need. Like you can literally do everything from your hand, really. But I don't know. To answer your question, bro,
Exactly. Sorry, I'm reading that comment.
I could probably go maybe a couple hours without having to open my phone. Now, but that, like I said, that's just me being honest. Like what is it, 7:25 now? Like I can probably go without my phone to like maybe like right before I go to sleep, about 11:30 or so.
And what are you doing when you get on this phone?
I might just get on there and check my apps. Like I might get on there. I might just open like it's just app checking. Like there's been times where I might get on my spend like an hour on my phone, bro, to the point where I open an app, close it, open another one, close it. Like, but it's not really like I'm not really doing too much.
Okay, okay,
How
okay.
how long could you go without that phone?
I don't need this phone. The only thing I need is my PC, my games, and my Discord friends because I honestly, when I first, like, sometimes I go outside and I realize, like, dang, I done left my phone inside. I'm not really caring
Mm,
about the phone because all I'm doing when I'm on this phone is either I realize I'm scrolling TikTok, I'm scrolling
mm.
Facebook, I'm scrolling Twitter. That's it. So I
Now,
think I can go about a week, maybe two
now,
weeks.
Tik, now, TikTok, I'd agree, bro. Like that can be a little bit addicting because I mean, if I know I got to be up at like 6 in the morning, bro, it's like 2:30 or 1:30, and I'm scrolling on TikTok, just in there kikiing a storm away because sometimes I can't get off TikTok, and it just be like it's not that I'm addicted to it. It's just like this. So like people are so creative on that app that
They are, they are. I
you'd
know
be
we had
you'd be
Vine
surprised
growing
what
up.
you laugh at. Yeah, Vaughn.
I know we had Vine growing up, but bro, like TikTok,
Mm,
that was like probably one of the best thing. I'm one of the best and worst things that happened to us,
yeah.
hands down,
Mm.
technology wise. Because as you can see, you can go on TikTok right now, type in whatever you need to find, how to tie a tie, how to lace up shoes a certain way, how to clean my bathroom, what product should I use on my hair, how to get waves quick. Everything you used to go to Google or go to YouTube for, you go to TikTok and it's an actual video for it.
Yeah, it's like a shorter version of YouTube, but like a more informative version.
It's
But I think
I could definitely see it. I'm not gonna say I can see it taking over or being the next like major YouTube or something like that. But I could definitely see
hmm
it seeing it that it's definitely gonna be popular for about the next 2 years.
oh for sure,
It's gonna have the same wave Vine had.
oh for sure,
Same wave Vine had. Vine was like popular for like what 5 years almost, 4 or 5 years,
yeah.
and then it started slowly to
But
die off.
do you think kids spend too much time on their technology, like on phones now? Like, do you think there should be like an age limit on how old a kid should be to have like a like 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 not really a tablet, but like an actual phone?
I think kids right under the age of 13 years old or 14 years old should have flip phones.
They still
Yeah,
make those?
Obama phones, track phones, they still make those. You go to Walmart. I just want to give you the ability to call me, text me whenever you need to. I don't want to give you the ability to be on social media. I don't want to give you the ability to be here because that's something you should explore when you get older, when you hit your puberty, something like that. When you upgrade, but like okay, you're now becoming a man type of deal, or you becoming a young lady type deal.
Yeah,
It
that's
shouldn't be
fair.
something
That's
like,
fair.
oh my God, my son is 4 years old and he can't get off TikTok. I mean,
Honestly, that 4-year old might be a really cool 4-year old though, because some of them, like I said, some of them videos are completely hilarious. But like you said though, some kids are consumed in those kind of social apps too, for sure.
yeah, TikTok is the only app so far that's convinced me so much that I might have a child soon. I know.
Why would you say that?
Because bro, I be seeing the kids on it, bro, and kids are so much different than they were when I was like 10 years ago when I was a kid or something. Like kids nowadays, it's like they it's like they talking and walking, they're so much smarter, you know.
Yeah,
And I feel like if I was to have a kid, whether it's daughter, son, whatever, I want to get them into coding. I want to get them out right now when they can make them some money into doing something versus me having a kid 10 years from now or maybe never having a kid and that's it. TikTok has
I
did it,
agree.
bro. You should have one
I
too one
agree.
day.
Yeah, I agree. I think I can kind of agree with what you just said, bro. I think kids nowadays are completely a whole different level of knowledge than they were when we were growing up around that age. Especially like those little 8, 9-year olds or 10-year old. Like there's some really smart kids, especially in
He
today's
said,
time. Honestly, bro.
I got a comment said, yes, I tell my significant other multiple times a day to put the phone down. He never hears anything I say unless the phone screen or game is off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where technology has gotten us. You remember when we were when I was 12? No, 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 no. Cause I ain't gonna cap to you. My father is a real one. He got his iPhone when the iPhones first came out. When they first came out with iPhones, he got us all iPhones. Like that was our first phone. That was my first phone was an iPhone. But like I
Yeah,
didn't have a phone up until then. So um, real one for that. Thank you, Dad. Cause we never had an iPhone, but you think about when we was kids, we used to just be outside all the time. That's all we was doing. We used to,
yeah,
bro, y'all used to be on the bikes. You used to
yeah.
meet me at the green box.
Those were yeah, because you couldn't come in the driveway. You couldn't leave the driveway.
Y'all, we messaged each other through Xbox Live. Through Xbox Live. Y'all see, I'm telling y'all, like the kids will never really understand. I mean, some kids may, some kids may not, but the majority of the kids back then, a lot more people could relate with. I met my homeboy through Xbox Live.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I
yeah.
remember messaging your brother. I was supposed to buy a game from him. I was messaging him through Xbox Live. I can go back right now and find the messages. Cause I
Real quick, Chris.
yeah.
Uh, real quick, Chris. Zach asks, "Have you heard about Elon as a kid?" I don't know too much about Elon Musk when he was a
I don't
kid.
I don't know I didn't know. Let me tell you this. I love Elon Musk. I love what he's done. Like the stuff he's founded, like PayPal. I didn't know he founded PayPal. SpaceX,
He did.
the Boeing. Bro, Elon Musk founded PayPal and then sold it. And PayPal is like one of the biggest. What do you call that? Online like people that you do
Banking.
transactions with. No, not online banking. Online that you do transactions with. Like when you go buy something online, you always see PayPal. Like you can check out
Yeah.
with PayPal, and PayPal gets a portion of that money when you check out.
Yeah, that was another. I did not know that. That's like a. Now I just learned something today. I did not know he founded PayPal.
He founded PayPal. Elon Musk founded PayPal and then sold the company. And then went on later on to I think found and co-found Tesla. It's like a little bit of going back and forth. But what about him when he was a kid? Let me go Google that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much. He just asked if we knew about him when he was a child.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
That man's worth 300 billion.
how much do you think I'm worth?
You at least worth 30 billion, at least.
Wait, why'd you give him 300 and give me 30?
Oh, it says he's had a troubled background. Oh, that's sad actually. They
Mm.
always say that. You know, I'm gonna take that back. It's still sad because whether he had it, whatever his childhood was, but I always see they say that a lot about successful people. He had a troubled childhood, and that's what made him become the man he was. Bro, that's not a troubled childhood. Your dad was making $250,000 a year, and you was just frustrated because he was out working. My dad was in the military. My dad was in the field for weeks on weeks when I was a child, until 2004, 2005 ish. So
Yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
yeah, I gotta go read into his life story when he was a kid. But as of 2021, he was the first person to be worth 300 billion.
Man, that's crazy. Elon Musk was a smart dude. That's crazy.
He
Like I
an
said, I used to
alien.
want to. I used to want one of them Teslas, bro, but
He an
I think
alien,
they're a little
bro.
bit too. They're too advanced for my mind.
People think so. Let me tell you this, right? On technology, because my parents say the same thing. I say that everybody said the same thing. I was even saying the same thing, because I was going to get a Jeep instead of a Tesla, but they was the same price tag, 48,000 for a Jeep Grand Cherokee, the limited edition. I forgot what it's called, limited X, or a Tesla Model 3, 48,000 with a $5,000 down payment. So the car is actually 54,000 or something right around there. So I'm like,
Mm.
with a Tesla, bro, there is zero maintenance. The only thing you have to pay for is tires. That's it. And charging a car if you don't have a home. Literally,
I
that's
just
it.
that just sounds so like that just sounds like so much for me to spend on a car.
People go buy a scat pack, right? Scat pack, you be, you hitting that thing, you know what I'm saying? You letting that thing just go. You gotta get new tires, right? You can't
Yeah.
really compare a Tesla to a scat pack, but I can go ahead and tell you a Tesla Model 3 is faster than the scat pack.
Yeah. You think so?
I know so.
Yeah,
I
them
used to be out
Teslas
here
do got a
racing
lot
all
of
the time in
acceleration.
my little Model 3. Only thing was beating me was a Hellcat. A Hellcat and an
Mm,
AMG Benz.
mm.
That's it. So technology wise, if you're looking to get you something that's getting you from point A to point B, zero maintenance, you don't have to worry about it. This is a car you can get and drive for the rest of your life and absolutely do nothing to it if you drive it the right way.
Yeah, I got you.
So
So, Chris, if you can give any advice to any teenagers nowadays, like you said, our topic today is tech, guns, and teens.
yeah,
It's like if you can give any advice to any teenager in high school, like right now, knowing what you know now, what would you tell them? Like, what would you tell? Yeah, what would you tell the ones today in
does he
today's
have
time? Like,
some info
what would
to
you say?
share? Or does he want to know what y'all know? That's a good question though.
What?
I was reading this question. I think I read it. Like we was talking about something else, and I was over here looking up Elon Musk. Does he have some info to share, or does he want to know what y'all know? Oh, Elon Musk. I think that's what she's talking about, cause him being an alien. I'm telling you, bro. He's got this obsession with space and being going to space and constantly being able. Elon Musk. Elon Musk was the first
So,
man to build a spaceship that goes to space and comes back and lands in the exact same spot using the exact
so,
same aircraft.
so Zach said his mom said as a kid he was building a gateway in his bedroom at 11 years old, like Stargate.
Damn, Zach, what you was trying to go, my boy? Tilk, ain't it?
No, no,
I
he was
love
saying like
Stargate.
he said Elon Musk was trying to do that at the age of 11.
Oh, okay. I thought Zach was doing that. Okay.
I
I was like,
wish.
I was like, dang, Zach, where you was trying to go, my boy?
I could hang out with him. I'd be in there scared.
That's
But yeah, my
now.
boy, did you hear what I said? Like, what would advise teenagers nowadays based off what you know as far as knowledge?
What I would give teenagers right now, the from where I'm at right now at 26 years old, computer wise, learn everything that you can when it comes to coding, when it comes to day trading, when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to anything. Learn anything you can technology, because technology is only going to get better from this day forward. We're never going to go backwards. The only time we're going to go
Mm,
backwards is if, like, I don't know, Hunger Games type situations. Like we run out of natural resources and we got to fend off, and technology is not as important anymore because we were worried about where we're going to get our source of air or source of water or source of food from. But technology is only going to get better. They're building robots. They're building everything. There's people now. You can go out here and get a job. You don't even need experience or anything. You just need to know how to do it. Coding. You can go out and get a coding job, make 120K a year.
mm,
No experience needed. Just know how to
that's correct.
code.
So you would tell them much more about computers, really.
Yeah, that's that. Like I said, the reason why I want to have a kid is because right now I feel like the technology, and before it gets as advanced as it's going to get, right now we're in the iPhone. The most advanced thing we got right now is Chat GPT. That's the most
Man,
advanced
look,
thing we got.
man, love Chat GPT.
Y'all don't know, bro. Chat GPT is kind of crazy, and it's kind of like uh yeah, it's kind of just crazy because Chat GPT it's all AI, and it doesn't know anything. Like, I'm not gonna say it doesn't know anything. It doesn't compute more than data that's after 2021, but it just knows everything. You go ask this thing something like, write me a resume. It's writing you that resume. I asked
Yeah.
this thing. I told it my income, right? I said, chat, here's my income. How can I maximize my leftover residual? And this thing told me exactly what I need to do. What it told me, I'm not telling, because they tell you that each chat, BT chat, it learns by each user. So whatever you tell it, it's learning from you. Whatever I tell it, it's learning from me. So it might give you something different versus what it gave me.
Mm. So that's the advice you would give teenagers is Chat GPT.
No, my advice is to get into technology. The tech game is
Mm.
is going to is getting ready to explode. Like, that's what Bryce just did his A+ certificate, bro, because he's getting into the tech game. Wisconsin's in the tech game. Labor, that natural labor is always going to be there, but y'all want to get something that you can work from the comforts of your home. You going to work about 2 3 times a week, but you still making well over $100,000 a year. Technology,
I
technology.
I honestly, bro, I would tell them credit. I would tell them how important credit is, bro. Like they can kind of get all that other stuff later on down the road, but that credit to start young is very important in my eyes. I think that like if I can give any teenager any kind of advice that they can stick with and learn from, I would say like work on your credit like
Hey,
now, like get something small. What?
I get that, but why don't you? Oh, this is advice to teenagers now.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm just thinking, the way y'all need to be doing. If you gonna have some kids, bro, be real, be smart, build your kids' success while they're young. Go ahead and get them a little secure little credit card with $100 on it, and every time y'all go out and that little child want to buy something, use that credit card instead of using your hard-earned money, and then you pay it off later.
yeah. It's so easy to get back credit nowadays, bro, but it's so hard to like improve it. Like nowadays, you
Yes,
gotta
yeah, sis, you own
pay
it.
like nowadays you got to pay somebody to fix credit nowadays. So,
Somebody said, "What advice would you tell your younger self?" Oh my God.
ooh,
Oof,
ooh,
oof. That's
that's a good
deep.
one.
That's deep. That A+ expensive. It is expensive. That's what I heard. Everybody, Bryce even said it was a little pricey. So, and for Bryce, I mean, Bryce a rich dude, bro, in my opinion. So,
That's,
what advice would you
that's,
tell your younger self? That's a deep question. I gotta think about that
that is
one.
that's very decent. I would tell my I would stick with the same thing. I would tell my younger self to work on credit because when I first got my first credit card, it was $1,000 on there, and I literally didn't know you had to pay all that back. So I started swiping and swiping and swiping. I didn't know a single thing about interest rates at all. So I would tell my younger self to be more wise with credit and to like get more knowledge before I go to a bank and ask for a credit card and they tell me I have $1,000 on there.
Well, yeah, with credit
It's
score right now, you got a 6, 7, 8. Just say your number, 6, 7, or 8.
7,
Okay.
but
See,
but
some people.
but
Hey, I know people in the fives now.
well, that's what I mean. And at 19, bro, 19, 18 years old, I was in the fives. So it took for me, it took, like I said, I'm 27 now. It took from 19 to 27 to kind of get up 200 something points. But that was a long time. It might not sound like that long, but it was a long time. So
That
the
is a long time.
so the advice I would give myself, like I said, and I'll stick with it, is credit. Credit, 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 credit. Because you can have all the money in the world, but have bad credit. You can't get a loan anywhere.
What do you have all the money? What do you need a loan for?
What do you mean?
You have all the money in the world. What do you need a loan for? What are you getting a loan for?
I'm saying you if you don't like buy all the money in the world, I'm saying you're like not rich, but you're wealthy. You still need like you have money, but you still need money to put like toward like a down payment, like a closing cost for a house, like 25 grand. You don't have 25 grand, but you have enough money. But hey, I need a loan for 10 grand, but my credit's 400.
That's
You see what I'm
true.
saying?
That's
But like I'm
true.
saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So credit does play a good part in like our time. I feel like, and I think that so yeah. What would you tell your younger self?
Don't get caught up with women. That's number one. I
Mm.
would say I'm not being jealous. I'm not being self-centered. But as a human being, as a person, whether you a man, woman, whatever gender you are, you got to realize at the end of the day, you got to feed yourself and you feed your family. So if you go out here and
Mm.
you start a family, that's different. Then you worry about that woman. Then you worry about them kids. But as a person coming up, you ain't got nothing going on but a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Don't worry about that. Go out, start your life, live your life, make your money, and then stop working. That's it. Start a business. Then worry about a woman. Then worry about something you can work on your schedule. Not you got. Oh, I gotta be at work today. I gotta work Monday through Friday. That's how I feel. I love my 9 to 5s though, but I'm just saying like, don't worry about a woman right now. Get to that money. Get to that money. I'm telling you, my ex-wife stopped me from getting to that money. She said they was gonna give me a promotion at work. She said I don't want you working no more. I was making like 120, $130,000 a year. You don't see her here, do you? Okay, that's my advice to my younger self. Advice to younger self. Ain't nobody here. That's my advice to my younger self. Don't worry about no women. Get to that money. That's
Mm.
it. Get to
That's
that
some pretty
money.
good. That's some pretty good advice.
Cause
So
I,
what? Like, what are you about to say?
cause I know like I worry about a credit score. Credit score is very important as well. And the only thing I would tell myself about credit score, cause my dad had already gave me the whole shebang about credit. He gave me the whole
Yeah,
thing about it. He was like, son, I'm just letting you know, you get this credit card, this and that gonna happen. You max it out, da da da. This gonna happen. That's gonna happen. So and save. Oh, no 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 no. I would tell my younger self to buy Bitcoin.
oh, yeah. But
Yep.
they don't teach. It's crazy because like they don't teach you about that stuff in school. They
We
teach you
learning
about
about
everything else, but they teach you about everything else but investing,
we
interest
learned
rates,
about
or anything.
sex in school. We learned about calculus. I haven't used calculus since I've been out of school. We learned about history. I'm glad I learned history, but there's not been a single moment I've had to recite something about history to get me more money. Science. I love science. I love mitochondria. I love knowing what this is, but it hasn't done anything for me. Me knowing what stocks were could have done something for me. Me knowing how to balance checkbooks, me knowing what credit score is, could have done something for me.
Bro, I've never written a check at all
Oh
since
yeah, I
I've
don't
been out
write
of
checks.
school.
I get checks,
Like
don't write checks.
I'm saying, I've never written a single check. I don't even know how they operate. I mean, like I said,
See?
I've deposited I've deposited them before. I've did a mo like I did all that. Like I said, I received them. But as far as like writing a check, I wouldn't know how to. I guess you just fill it out like normal, but like like
I
I don't know
know
how to do
how
it.
to write a check, but I'm saying this is something that they should have taught us because when it comes to you, let's say hypothetically, God is good, you wake up tomorrow, $100 billion in your bank account. The first thing
Hmm.
you gotta do is write a check to pay off your crib. You don't even know how to write the dang check.
Don't you just put a number on there and sign it
Now you gotta pay somebody to write a check for you, and instead of him writing a check for 100,000, he write one for 1 million.
to himself?
Yep, and he pocketed 900,000. That's how they do you in the real world because of ignorance. And I just
Mm.
think, and it's not even ignorance; it's because of lack of knowledge. Knowledge is
Yeah,
power.
knowledge is definitely power. I feel like like I
Definitely
said,
power.
we definitely didn't get all that in school.
Definitely didn't. So yeah, man. When it comes to like the younger me, I would say I love shoes, but I would say don't buy no shoes. Don't worry about them shoes, Chris. That's what most of my money
Bro,
goes to is shoes.
I never understood how people spent $200-300 on a pair of shoes, bro. That don't grow any value over time. That's the thing. To go back on that little on that little gun subject, bro. Like y'all spend specifically Chris. I'm attacking Chris now. Y'all spend $200-300 on shoes, and they don't grow value over time. Like they just once you put them shoes on, bro, and you walk outside, they lose whatever value you paid for them.
That's cap. That's cap. Cause I wear a pair of Travis's outside and go sell them.
I'm
I still make
saying
me money.
I'm saying go
I
play
love
basketball
it.
in them shoes. Go get a crease in them shoes, bro.
These
Like and
look
see if you
orange. These don't even look yellow. They look orange.
I'm saying, bro, see if you still get the exact value for what you pay for them shoes if you go out there and play basketball in them shoes. A single crease is going to decrease that value.
See, listen. So that's another thing about technology and whatnot. So when it comes to technology, kids were making more money. There's a kid when I first moved to California. He was making more money reselling shoes than his dad was making at work, a full-time job.
We're not talking about reselling. I'm talking about in general, like those shoes
Oh, that's why I
specifically.
buy
Like,
shoes. I don't buy shoes just to wear them. Like I'm gonna resell these one day. These gonna be about
I'm,
worth about 500 soon. Watch.
but I'm saying the moment you put those shoes on and get a single crease, the $300-400 you pay for them shoes ain't gonna be worth $300-400. Like they lose value. That's why I never understood why people spend so much on shoes.
Well, you West Sperry,
Period.
sir. I have never seen you in a pair of ones.
Bro,
These are my favorite. Look at these.
I proudly go to Plato's Closet and buy the same nice pair of shoes compared to that.
Quality. Trying to get the camera in there. Sorry.
They're really not all that.
Bro, what? That is the Travis Scott right there. I'm trying to show you the little logo on the back.
Travis Scott ain't paying no Georgia Power. He not paying no power bill.
I don't care
But
what
that
Travis Scott do. I just worried about like, see the way I think of it, bro. If it
the
come to
the
worst
way
come to shove, I can sell that. Somebody's gonna buy that. I can say I got Travis Scott OG1. I'm selling for $1,500.
no, that's what
Fifteen
I'm
hundred
saying.
dollars.
But I'm saying it's so weird though, like that people can openly go spend money on shoes and not have a dime to their name.
Now that
Oh, but now, but
that is
look
different.
now, so like, look, bro, like a person be like, oh, I got 10 boxes of shoes in my closet, but like,
10.
but $50 in my account. Like,
Oh, that's
I don't
midnight
understand
now.
that. I don't understand that logic at all.
Well, I look at it like this. People brag, oh, I got $10,000 saved up. That's it though. When you lose your job today, what else you gonna do?
I mean, it's still $10,000 compared to four or five four
Ten
$300 pair of shoes that
ten
in the
thousand
closet.
dollars is a lot of money, but in 2023, how long? God gave you $10,000 right now. How long do you think you can live off of it? Just $10,000. How many months?
At least 6 months.
Paying your rent, still living the life. Well, not still. I'm saying living a
I want to
lifestyle.
say $10,000. I can go a year with. I can go a year like just paying my rent. Are you talking about like living, like eating food and all
That's
that?
all the money you have is $10,000.
I
So
would I
every
would say
time you pay rent, you're subtracting from that.
I would say 6 months.
That's a good
But
life.
I
Out here in
also
Cali, you're not living 6 months. You living about
but
a
I
year.
but I also wouldn't, like I said, with that 10 grand, I also wouldn't go spend $400-500 of it on shoes.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that either. I don't. The shoes I get. Oh, so let y'all know, my little bestie work at Nike, so I get all my shoes for the low, off of the van or something.
Mm.
So I don't really. I'm not out here going through sneakers and buying shoes anymore. I used to. The last pair of shoes I bought was these, and they bricks, and they women's shoes.
Mm. Them thing's fat.
They look cute though. Little woman shoe.
Mm.
So you wear a size 6. Go ahead and take these off of me for retail. I'm just trying to let them go. That's what I'm gonna be doing, man. I get to my thought. I'm just gonna be giving away shoes. That's my giveaways, bro. I'm gonna be giving away shoes. I realize where we from a size 10, size 9.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, and 11 common shoe sizes. What size shoe you wear?
3. Now I wear 9.5.
Nine and a half.
I mean, I wear 10.5. I'm sorry, my bad, bro. I wear 10.5.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I
shoot,
wear.
man. We done reached our hour mark. I hate to cut you off, man. We done reached our hour mark, man. I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes before we end the stream. Y'all drop y'all Cash App tags in there, man. And I'm gonna say every day as we stream, we're gonna get the Cash App tag. So if you come in here every day, you drop your Cash App tag 4 times. That's how many times I'm gonna put it in the box.
Yeah, y'all can drop the Cash App and leave,
Drop the
and then we'll
Cash App and
still.
leave. That's all I'm just saying. Come here, drop the Cash App. So y'all they be like, who gave y'all that $20 for your Chick-fil-A, bro? I got free Chick-fil-A today. Who gave you that? Lick Squad. How you get it? Just tune in on Mondays, bro. Just tune in.
I'm
Ah,
telling you, like, just tune in. Just like I said, just drop the Cash App real quick before y'all even go. BK said, "Yo, what's up, bro?"
yo,
Yeah, like I said, just stop in the chat for the last 5 minutes of the podcast. Drop a single Cash App down in there. Like I said, Monday we'll announce our 2 winners, and it'll be a little something sweet.
and I think we had a confusion, but one of my viewers said, or a couple of my viewers, I ain't gonna lie to you, a couple of my viewers said we don't live in the South. $10 is not gonna get us any food, so it should be at least 20. It should be 10 from you, 10 from me. So
You mean what do you mean 20? How about 20 on the West Coast from your end since you live on the West Coast, and I'll take care of the East Coast people. So $10 from the East Coast people,
That ain't
and then
that ain't
$20
even
from the
where
West.
it's two of us, so it'd be 10 from you, 10 from me. That's how it should have been, cause they was like $10. I came in here for $10.
Hey, you get paid $10 just to watch something. You
She
can't
said
beat
no,
that.
I enjoyed. I showed, dropped it and left. I felt bad. That's all we want you to do.
That's all I want. Yeah.
A view is a view. You come in here and you view it for an hour. You come here and view it for a minute, 30 seconds. Just you tapping in, showing us love. That's all we care about. We don't want you to stay here your whole hour.
Hey, drop Menace TK back in there real quick.
I got him in there. That's X too, cause he was in here
No, drop
cussing
him in
at
there.
you.
Yeah, drop him in there twice.
I got White Collar twice. I got Menace TK twice. 007. And speaking of white collar, I didn't know before I moved to California. I didn't know there was a difference between white collar, blue collar types of workers and whatnot. Like, what kind of collar are you? What are you, a white collar or blue collar worker?
Red collar, I guess. I don't know how. I don't even know what white collar means. I've heard that word growing up. I don't know what that means.
You're not red. That means you're a government employee. I would be red.
Okay. So you're a government employee.
Yeah.
So did you get any more cash apps in there to hop in there?
Not on my end. I'm trying to wait for me to get on yours. You a blue collar worker, bruh.
What does blue collar mean?
Manual labor.
Wait, tell me what white collar means.
White collar performs professional desk, managerial, or administrative work.
I'm a manager, so I guess I'm white collar.
But you do labor though. It's you can't say you white collar because you're a manager of the construction company.
You literally just
But
gave me a category.
these are people who don't do hard labor though. That's why they consider to be
My
white
labor my la-
white
my
collar.
labor ain't hard.
But you
Okay,
still
what's
do
the
lifting.
I li- yeah.
Like our boy Swiss. Wisconsin is a white collar worker because all he do is go and fix computers and shit and stuff. But you would be a blue collar worker because every now and then you might have to lift something. You might have to do something physical or something like that. But you still a manager. You're a blue collar manager.
Oh, I guess you can say that, bro. I guess you can say that.
I wonder
Well,
what people think.
before we end the chat, man, like I said, we want to take like 5 more minutes for y'all to go ahead and
Oh, it says orange collar workers are prisoners.
throw y'all cash apps in there. So yeah, go ahead and drop them cash apps in the comments, and we'll get y'all situated next Monday.
White. Oh, they got pink. Pink is for waiters, retail clerks, salespersons, and unlicensed assistive personnel. Red collar
Mm.
government workers. New collar develops technical and soft skills through non-traditional education paths. So that's what I would be. I would be a no collar. Artists and free spirits who tend to privilege passion and personal growth over financial gain.
That's not bad. That ain't bad at all.
Gold collars refers to highly skilled, knowledgeable people such as doctors, lawyers, scientists, and also young, low-wage workers who also get parental support. So y'all out here making your kids go to work?
That's good. Start them young. Start them young before they get out of high school and don't know a thing to do.
Facts. I would like to be the office people in a construction company. They are white collar. So you just want to be like a lady who's pretty much a receptionist behind a desk. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's good. The A, no collar, no neck. Makes sense. You funny. No collar. That's me. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, man, thank y'all for coming into the stream. I'm gonna change it over here to the last bit. I'm gonna keep off reading a little bit of information. Oh, OnlyFans workers finally got their own collar of work this year. It's called Scarlet Collar. Thought I'd let y'all know that one.
Mm.
Black collar, manual labors in industries in which workers generally become very dirty. I might be black collar as well because I usually get very dirty. So I'm no collar because I got no neck, and I'm a free spirit and black collar. But anyways, y'all be safe. Come talk to me if y'all still got something to say. Come talk to me a little bit more. Oh, it
And
might have.
thank y'all for tuning in to chat today, man. Thank y'all. We got tomorrow's episode.
It like it
That'll
froze
be
on
at
my end.
6:30, 7:30. It didn't freeze on my end. I got my thing going up.
Yeah, it froze on mine. Let me hold on. Let me refresh this screen. Yeah, we need a tech day. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next Tuesday. We're gonna do tech day, and what y'all can do to get into the tech world. Yeah, it's frozen for me, brother. Do it. You still there? Or you gone?
I'm still here, bro. Are you still streaming?
Yeah. Oh, Discord just randomly act funny. Hold on. I'm already in my industry. I'm trying to soak up everything. Yeah, cause for real, what I think is gonna be the next biggest wave is gonna be. Well, we already know. They already said it. It's gonna be That's how you be.
Oh, Buff,
But
go fuck you.
but
You
anyways,
play too
yeah,
much.
tech is gonna be the next biggest one, and even getting to tech, you can learn something small like oh, I know how to do the basics of coding. The way, especially for women, women nowadays have the biggest advantage out west. I don't know about down south, cause you know they got different laws, but down here in the West Coast, it's different laws and whatnot, different a woman comes out here and she wants to get into the tech world, they're gonna get into the tech world and they're gonna pay her while she's learning. You're gonna go to school, you're gonna go through like some type of dorm ordeal ordeal, but you're gonna get a really good job out here as a woman. A woman with don't be a woman with a criminal record either. You're gonna get an even better job. So they're out west, out in California where I'm from, especially. It's all for women, people of color, minorities, disadvantages, you know, hardships, wherever that can come from, whatever color that is. So tech tech is gonna be it. Coding, yes, coding. You can learn coding like the little ones. You can learn coding right now. What is that called? I was getting ready to learn it. I think I'm gonna do it just in my pastime, but it's free. Code Academy, and then there's another one they told me about too. But they're free, and you just go online and just get into coding. And what coding enables you to do is when it comes to like reading, how I say this without sounding ignorant. From my standpoint of view, when it comes to coding, coding is your ability to be able to see, like you can go read a website, but not like most people. Like instead of you reading they call a GUI and a UI. The GUI is a graphics user unit interface, so that's what you see just the graphics wise. But the user interface is nothing but code, literally nothing but like random little sequence and whatnot. And learning how to read that, yeah, you're gonna get somewhere. I'm promise you, getting somewhere off of coding, and then you can learn coding for free. So you can take that coding and then perfect it and then do something else. Like the A+ certificate. I know I gotta ask Wisconsin because he's taking it as well. He's taking a lot of them different courses. Yeah, I got your text, bro. I'm just Dwight gotta go take his kids out for a bathroom break.
So yeah, I'm a.
He gonna
Hey,
head up out of here.
tell your viewers. Oh damn, they can hear me. I thank y'all for stopping by Chris's stream. Like I said, make sure y'all come in tomorrow. We're
You
gonna be
already
back
ended
on
your
here
stream?
tomorrow. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Are you
Uh,
popular?
hey.
Ah. Anyways,
Sorry, but yeah, we love y'all. I love y'all. Chris, the floor is
yeah.
yours, my brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here on this on another podcast with my brother. Be safe and make sure you tell the kids. I said, hey, though.
Always, my brother. All love.
But yeah, coding gonna be it. Okay, it's a start at least. Not sure exactly where I want to end. Like technology right now, I'm telling you, sis, it's crazy like the way they're going. I've been looking into maybe going and go get an actual job for myself, and then going into technology because I used to work on water jets because that that scene is I'm not gonna say it's dying out, but it's dying down. But technology. Oh, they said we. Oh, here I go. I didn't realize he left so quick. But technology is it. Let me see. Yeah, them code things. I gotta. I'm gonna learn how to code. And I'm gonna get on here. Free code camp. There it is. Free code camp. I'll actually show y'all. Show you real quick. Go over here, change this sources. So I don't know if y'all can see that, right? Go here to Code Academy, right? See, I had just started. I was really working at the time, but it teaches you like the small basics and whatnot. Oh no, you can't see it. Okay, my fault. Let me change that. It's supposed to show up, not? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I got you. I got you. So yeah, this is. Let me full screen it. This is how it looks, and then it's like, what is programming? Like the basics of it. It just pretty much gives you the basics of like coding and whatnot, like the entry level stuff, and it's free. And of course, as you pay money, it's gonna go up and be different stuff. But this is where I started. This is where they told me to start at. See, move Cody one time, and then like right now, what they got going on. Does it include exams? I'm pretty sure it does. Like at the end, I didn't even make it that far. Oh yeah, there it is. A quiz. Strings are called strings because I don't know. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? So, strings are a sequence of symbols, so we can think of each character being strung together like beads in a necklace. That does make sense. My favorite show equals, and then like when you go to a website, my favorite show is usually just something that pops up. Like when you go to the console in Google Chrome, what is that, F12? Yeah, you'll see stuff like this as well. So it pretty much teaches you how to read this website, but with no graphics. Yeah, if that's your goal, I'm definitely down for that because you can learn so much for it. Well, I gotta call you here soon. You can learn so much, like so much is free for you to learn before you go into that world, and then once you go into it, right? Then they're paying you to learn more. That's what I love about technology because they know people don't know this off a rip, so they want to pay you to go learn more. Oh, you don't know this? Well, let's send you back to college to learn this, especially out west, sis. So, anyway, I just had to show y'all that. Oh, here's Chat GPT. So, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, I ain't know that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and learn this. Yeah, so many kids are coding, and they're teaching these kids how to code nowadays. It's because somebody is seeing where technology is going to go. Somebody is saying, "Hey, technology is going to. I see technology going up from this point. We need people to learn how to code, How do you work Chat GPT? Alright, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Right. So you pretty much Chat GPT is nothing but AI, right? Nothing but AI. Kids use it. Everybody uses it. So you pretty much ask it something like I don't know. Let's see. I make 20. No, I make 3,500 a month. Yeah, you can only learn a couple things. Like it's just a basis to teach you something for free, and then you go and like, is this something I really want to do? Is that something I don't want to do? That's pretty much it. You put keywords in. I make 3,500 a month. What? Nah, artificial intelligence. That's what the whole purpose of it is. Is like, and that's why I'm real big on using it because a lot of people don't like AI. I love AI. I love AI. I feel like AI is going to be taking over our lives, like I am robot, but not robots killing us type ordeal. But pretty much all it is like AI. It takes what you put into it and it learns. It grows from it, and it's already got so much user from like so much user data from the people that invented it. I want to say Chat GPT's got like at least six of like the world's smartest people that's going into it, some type of ordeal like that. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty much it does like when you go into Google. The reason why I like this, oh, he said 23 miles per hour plus sprint speed. Sprint speed. AI will kill all white, black, and Mexicans. AI ain't got no AI. He pretty much saying, in my opinion, AI is not picking no race for what they did to the natives here. That is facts. That is fact. That's a whole different story, but that's facts. AI is something else. But yeah, that's pretty much why like it's just good. And then you can ask it stuff like I don't know, stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's going to be a good thing and it's going to be a bad thing for us. The good thing it is it's going to be a relief to some people when it comes to I don't have to worry about waking my kids up today. I don't have to worry about fixing lunch anymore. I don't have to worry about doing dinner anymore. The AI can do it. Bad thing is about it is that every time this thing does something for you, it's learning. Every time it does something, it's constantly learning. So you teach it how to cook dinner, it's gonna learn how to cook dinner. It's gonna learn how to cook 5-star meals type ordeal. So and that's it. It just taught me how to make good brownies. I mean, I know you can go look up a recipe, but that's the whole purpose of Chat GPT is it's artificial intelligence that it's made to grow off of the user input, and it's gonna get us. And I feel like the way technology is gonna get us in the long run is that people are gonna have too much confidence, too much trust into yeah, people gonna have too much confidence and trust into a an artificial intelligence. They're gonna have pretty much AI robots trying to do surgeries and whatnot. And I mean, this is something people, human beings who created AI, go to school for 5, 10, 15 plus years, spending their whole life perfecting this one trait, just for a robot to you throw in some code in it, and now it knows how to do the same thing that person's been planning his whole life for. But anyways, I'm out. Thank y'all for watching this stream today. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good day and tune back in tomorrow. Bye now. Transition over there. Boom.